Yo guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This whole video is for girls that are looking to get stronger in the gym, but also girls that are looking to just get a little bit more structure into their workouts. Also, I understand that the last couple videos that I've made have been in my car, and the reasoning behind this is, first of all, the lighting in a car, you guys, is so good. I don't know if you've even seen like my Instagram posts. A lot of them are in the car when I'm filming because the lighting's really good. Anyways, I don't need to explain myself, but I also feel like I can have a genuine just like heart to heart with you guys and explain everything really well when I'm just kind of alone in my car chilling, and it's just like your girl's busy. So I do have to just kind of set up the camera, film the YouTube video, and then I'm also going to the gym right after this. So I was like, what better time to film a YouTube video than right now? So anyways, let's get into it. First off, I just wanted to mention that our Strong Stoner Summer program, it's an 8-week program. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about in this video today, is just how the whole program works. And if you're someone that needs to get a little bit more structure, or you're just looking to like get stronger in the gym, this is definitely like a good program to start with, just because the structure is really good. We also have a 3-day and 5-day option. So say you're new to the gym and you really can't commit to 5 days, or you're a busy mom or something and you really just honestly cannot commit to 5 days in the gym, you can go with the 3-day option. As well as we have at-home options. So say you are a mom and you can't leave, or, you know, some gyms don't have daycare and stuff. Some gyms actually do, which is such a fucking bonus for moms. But if you're a mom that doesn't have daycare or anything like that available, then this is probably like the perfect program for you, because we do have at-home options. We've got a 3-day and 5-day at home. Then we've also got a 3-day and 5-day in the gym. So let's get into it. I'm going to explain the whole program. But first we need water. Oh, I'm so thirsty right now. Okay, so let me just get cozy. We need to like have a whole chat right now, okay? So in case you guys didn't know, Lifted has a fitness app. I have my own fitness app. So obviously it is for stoners, and I just wanted to go through a little bit of like the newer features that are coming out with this program, because I'm completely changing the app. Not completely changing it, okay? It is a fitness app and we've got challenges, and if you guys are on the app, you get access to all of the previous challenges. So anything like Stoned and Toned, Best Buds, such a good challenge. That one was actually really good. And we did Strong Stoner Summer, so this one is coming out on August 5th. And we did this one last year, and it was honestly one of my favorite ones. I feel like when girls go into the gym, it's really hard to like, I feel like girls always just want to lose weight. And I just want to tell you guys that getting stronger and growing your muscles, you're probably automatically going to start losing weight, or losing essentially just like body fat, which is what we want to lose. Like, I have so many girls coming to me being like, I want to tone up, but in order to tone up, you need muscles to help you tone up, right? If you don't have muscles, you're just going to be like losing all of your body fat, and then you're going to be like, well, now I have no tone, now I have nothing, right? So a good way to think of that is, I'm not saying that every runner is like this. A lot of runners are actually really fucking fit. But if you look at runners that do not strength train, a lot of times they're just very, very skinny. And no hate to runners. I fucking, like, you guys are, I don't even run, okay? So like, I can't even talk shit. I'm just talking about a lot of people that run a lot, they're burning a lot of calories and they're not really building a lot of muscle because it's a cardio, right? So you think about that, but then you think about the bodybuilders that you've seen, or the people in the gym that you've seen, they've probably got a fat ass. They've probably got all the tone that you're looking for. So you have to also look at what people are doing to get the body that they want, right? So anyways, the app is $24 a month. I had someone be like, I thought it was like $200 a month. And I'm like, no, no, no. I want to make this 100% affordable for you guys. So $24 a month is about a coffee a week. Not even. If you think about it, that's like $7 a week, which is about a Starbucks coffee a week. So if you want to put your fitness first and you just want to like invest in yourself, this is a great way to do it. We've also got a 7-day free trial. So I had an epiphany the other day and I didn't really tell you guys about this, but I really want to tell you guys about this. So I had this huge epiphany and I was like, I love my fitness app. and I love the app itself, but I would like to make it less of a fitness app. Hear me out. Hear me out. We will still have the challenges. We will still have new programs coming out. We will still have the recipes because we all get munchies. However, I guess I'm not trying to make it less of a fitness app. I'm just trying to add more to the fitness app. What I like to add within the next couple weeks is all my strain reviews in one spot so that you guys can go into it and be like, holy shit, like these are good ones. This is what I want, whatever. And you can kind of just see, like, obviously it's going to be completely different for everyone, but I just want to show you guys like where I'm at and basically what I'm enjoying, what I'm not enjoying, that kind of thing. And obviously it's going to change for everyone and it's important to do your own research. But I just wanted to share mine and just like also share some of the other girls. Some of the other girls in the group chat always share what they're using, their different like just routines and stuff. And it's actually really cool to hear. So I want to add the strain reviews. I'm also adding within this challenge live smoke sessions. So this is going to be probably weekly, bi-weekly. I haven't 100% decided, but I know that we're all different. We all have different schedules. So I'd like to pick different times in the week. So for instance, maybe like a Monday at 10 a.m. Maybe it's a Saturday at 6 p.m. I want to pick different times so that the girls that can't join last week can join this week. And I want this to be just a place where we can kind of connect. And as much as we have the group chat and we have, you know, the Facebook group and everything, I feel like a live smoke sesh would probably be the best thing ever because we can actually just sit there and connect and smoke and chill and there's no pressure and you guys can ask your questions if you want to, or, you know, I can ask some questions to you guys. And yeah, I think that's something that I'm most excited for. I have been wanting to do live smoke sessions for a while, but I didn't want to do them with the Facebook group because the Facebook group is almost getting too big now, that for myself it would be really hard to organize. I also feel like I want it to be app exclusive. So anyone that's on the app is able to join these smoke sessions. So if you don't join the app for the fitness part of it, you can join it for the smoke session part of it, learn a little bit more about fitness. Yeah, and we can kind of just hang out. So that's something that I'm really excited about on the app. I feel like having live smoke sessions would just be awesome. Okay, another thing that's coming to the app. I am working on, so you guys get exclusive discounts when you're on the app to LL stuff. So anytime there's a drop, for the last couple drops, I've given an exclusive discount to every girl that's on the app. This means that, well, this doesn't mean. This is going to continue. Like every single time I have a drop, I like to give everyone on the app an exclusive discount. But also, I've been messaging a couple companies so that we can have more exclusive discounts for more things. So things like pre-workout, things like protein, things like, what else? Just a lot of different things, which is kind of cool. Like, I want to give you guys back as much as you guys are giving me. And I think this is the way that I want to do it. So that's the updates on the app. Now let's get into the training part of stuff. Strong Stoner Summer is a challenge that we have at-home options and we have gym options. We have the 3-day option and we also have the 5-day option. All of these are going to be 8 weeks long, and they're going to start on August 5th. And what's going to happen, or like what this program is basically based on, is bulking. So whether you're doing a lean bulk, whether you're doing a full-on bulk, it's totally up to you. Essentially, it's 6 to 8 reps. Usually my programs are 10 to 12 reps. This one is 6 to 8 because when you're trying to build strength, you want to be pushing like quite a bit of weight, right? So this is probably the best progressive overload program in our app. So if you understand progressive overload, you're going to slay this challenge. So progressive overload is when you're essentially increasing the weight or doing something to make it harder for your muscles to push the weight. So whether that's like slowing down your movements, using more weight, it could be a lot of things. So when you're using more weight, this program rep range is 6 to 8. So when you're say you're doing hip thrusts, let's start with hip thrusts, just our main exercise that we always fucking do. When you're doing hip thrusts, say you're doing hip thrusts for 6 reps and you've got like 1 or 2 plates on there. Say you've got 2 plates and you're like, okay, I've done 6 reps and that's my max. I can't do any more. Like, I am struggling the last couple reps. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. But the second that you're able to get up to 8 reps, like with 2 plates, bitch, you better be adding some weight to get you back down to 6. That's progressive overload. So you have now maxed out at 8 reps. You're like, holy fuck, this is hard, but I still did it. I still got to 8. I better add another 10 pounds onto each side or onto one side, whatever the fuck. Well, 5 on each side, whatever. You better add, and then if you can still get to 8, you have to add more. Because we want you to be like, okay, I can do 6 reps with this weight. Now I can do 7 reps with this weight. Now I can do 8 reps with this weight. What the fuck? I better get myself down to 6. And the way you get down to 6 is increasing the weight. So that's progressive overload. I hope that makes sense. It's a little bit confusing, but that is progressive overload. And that's what I want you to focus on a lot in this challenge. If you're doing this challenge, and if you're just generally in the gym, I don't care if you're doing the challenge, progressive overload is so important when you're doing something like bulking. So this challenge is also taking us right back to our roots with doing hip thrusts, sumo squats, RDLs, kickbacks. Here's the reason is I base a lot of my challenges on where I'm at, but also like where I'd like to be. You guys are following me for a reason. I think sharing my programs with you guys and what I'm doing specifically in the gym for my goals, if you guys have some sort of similar goals, my goal is to basically just get stronger and build some big fucking legs and also work on my upper body because I feel like upper body is cool. But just an overall like general programming, I guess, with focus on glutes. So I have come back to my roots in my leg workouts because first of all, I've really been slacking. And second, I haven't done a strength program in a long time. I miss my strength programs and I miss just kind of doing the programs that I'm really, really almost like comfortable doing and the programs that I just really generally enjoy doing. So yeah, we're coming back to our roots. We're coming back to like last year's strong stoner summer. If you guys were in that, fuck, that was a good, that was like one of my favorite programs. And so we've just redone it and we've just added things to it. Okay, moving on. So within all the programs, you're able to bulk or cut. Guys, bulking and cutting really depends on where you're at. Basically what you're doing nutrition-wise and fitness-wise. So if you take this program and as much as it's a strength program and you want to, okay, here's another tip. Don't do your cardio before you work out, do it after. But if you were using this program to build strength, but you also wanted to, say, only do a lean bulk, you could cut, but usually when I'm cutting, I'll up my reps to like 12 reps because you want it to be a higher rep program. But if you want this to be a lean bulk and you really want to keep up with your body recomp and essentially just losing fat while you're gaining muscle, you want to add some cardio. So this could mean that you do cardio about 3 times a week. I mean, you should do some sort of cardio like every day, even if it's just like a low-key walk or something. But if you are keeping to the program and you want to say do cardio like 3 times a week, doing something like walking, doing like stairs or something, elliptical is good, running, whatever you want to do for cardio. This helps your body, first of all, burn more calories. And don't get fixated on that. If you're a girl that pays attention to calories, maybe I should do a whole video on calories because I don't want you to fixate on the fact that you have to burn a bunch of calories. You still have to be eating and you still have to be really healthy with your nutrition, which we'll get to. We'll talk about nutrition in this video. But I would say that if you're adding some cardio in and stuff, so add in cardio, really watch your nutrition. And that's how you're going to make this program more of like a lean bulk program. As long as you're sticking to the program, add some cardio in and you're good. Now, if you're bulking, full bulking, you're like, I want to gain some weight from this program. Skip the cardio, bitch. Skip the cardio because you want to keep as much basically body fat on as you can to like fuel your muscles. So skipping cardio, I always just skip my cardio when I'm bulking. I'm like, I am not doing cardio at all. So if you want to be bulking, definitely just skip the cardio, stick to the program. Make sure you're really pushing yourself with your weight, and make sure you're really pushing yourself with the 6 to 8 reps and the progressive overload. And your bulk will be so good. Don't worry, after this, we will do a cutting program. So if you're like, fuck, I want to lose this weight, we will do that. But right now, we're focusing on strength, and we're focusing on growing muscle, and we're focusing on either a full-on bulk or a lean bulk. Whatever you want to do, it's totally up to you. I'm not going to run your life, but that's our mission through this program. Now let's talk about nutrition, because nutrition is probably one of the most important parts of every single challenge that we do. So, nutrition. Where do I even begin? Whoa, guys, my camera just overheated. I've never actually had that happen before. I thought it would happen during a podcast, but it was kind of sitting in the sun, so I was like, I guess that makes sense. So let's continue with the nutrition talk. Okay, so let's hope you guys don't overheat again. Let's talk about nutrition and how nutrition is essentially going to work within this challenge. So I think I've talked a lot about just like, getting in your protein. I say that every single time, getting in your healthy fats, but also getting in your carbs. And okay, I'm going to speak to the girls that are bulking, that are really thinking about strength. Like, they are using this program to get strong as fuck. Like, this is what they're doing, okay? I'm speaking to you guys. So when you're bulking, like actually like you want to gain some weight, you want to gain some strength, you want to get stronger in the gym, your body needs so many carbs. So make sure that you're eating like bagels and bread and pasta, and yes, eat healthy carbs like whole wheat stuff and like, lots of grains and stuff. But essentially your body really needs the energy, and you think about it, in order for you to get stronger and stuff, you need the extra carbs and you need the extra calories. And I think it's so scary as a woman to be like, fuck, I don't want to gain weight and I don't really want to eat the extra calories. But on top of your protein intake that you should be having, you should also be having a lot of carbs, and make sure that your carb intake is very high. So making sure that, yes, you're eating your carbs, making sure you're eating your healthy fats. Healthy fats are also really good for our brains, you guys. So another new thing on the app to do with nutrition is there's going to be just a lot more recipes coming on. So with the recipes, I want to make sure that we're getting recipes in every single week, so that you guys have a place basically when you get the munchies and when you're thinking about what the fuck am I going to eat, you can go straight into the app and be like, okay, that's what I'm going to have. Or like, you can go straight into, I want to make a nutrition group chat where we can share all of our simple and easy and fast recipes, and our easy snacks, stuff that we're eating. So there will be a whole group chat with that, which I think is going to be so good, because I feel like I always make the best recipes when I'm super fucking high. Like my recent hobby has been to have a gummy and then cook in the kitchen, and it's like the best time of my life. Like, I just have the best time, and I'm like more creative. I'm just like enjoying my life. By the time the food is done, I'm nice and high, and I'm like, this is great. Now I can just eat, and now I can just fulfill my munchies. Okay, and now I want to speak to just like everyone. So I want to remind you guys that nutrition is such a work in progress. Like, it's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to be like, oh my God, I want to change my nutrition, I'm just going to change tomorrow, because that never fucking works. How many times have you gone into a diet and you're like, I'm never going to eat carbs again, and then in 2 days you've eaten carbs because you're like, I missed croissants or something. I don't know. I do that. I used to do this all the time. I used to be like, I'm never going to eat another bagel. I'm never going to eat this. I'm never going to eat that. And I just want you guys to know that nutrition is such a work in progress, but you also have to find stuff that you actually enjoy eating. So for me to give out meal plans and be like, you guys have to eat chicken and rice like every single day, doesn't really make sense. So that's why I really want to get this nutrition group chat into the app, because I think it's so important to like, I really like to watch what I eat in a day. Like I like to watch other girls and see what they're eating in a day to get some ideas. So I'm like, why would we not have a nutrition one where we can send pictures of our food all the time and, you know, kind of like bounce ideas off of each other? Because nutrition is a daily choice. Like if you think about it, we have to eat every single day. And nutrition is a very touchy subject for a lot of people, especially girls. We've been taught our whole life that we have to lose weight. And so going into a program that is like, hey, we have to gain weight and we have to be stronger and we have to, you know, like gain some muscle and stuff. Trust me, you guys, you're not going to gain as much as you think in 8 weeks. Like, sadly, it's really hard to gain weight. And when you're training as hard as you are in one of these programs, as well as you're trying to gain the muscle and stuff, but you're also just doing like everyday stuff, it's really hard to gain that muscle. So I just want you guys to know that even in the 8 weeks of this program, if you are like scared to gain some weight, don't be, because first of all, a lot of you are probably in your body recomp stage. So this is when you're going to be losing fat and gaining muscle, and our bodies can actually do that. So even if the scale isn't moving, but you're seeing it in the progress photos, and this is why the app also has progress photos like every single week, because you're going to see more progress in the progress photos than you're ever going to see on the scale. So yeah, nutrition wise though, definitely just keep on top of your carbs, keep on top of your healthy fats, make sure you're hitting your protein goals, make sure that you also have protein in every single meal, even snacks. So I used to be someone that would eat like veggies and fruit all the time, and it's not a bad thing, but also just make sure that you're eating stuff with a lot of like substance, I guess. Nuts, seeds, protein shakes. Even if you want some fruit, have a protein shake with it, because it's like the smartest thing ever. Yeah, but that's the nutrition side of things. I think I really want the app to be the hub for just everything for you guys. Like, I want it to be like, when you're thinking about the munchies, you go into the group chat and you're like, oh shit, like, I really wanted, you know, now I really want what she had or whatever. And then you can ask some questions, get some recipes, also the smoke sessions. Like, I also want to start doing baked baking again. So the reason I stopped doing baked baking on YouTube is because YouTube won't let me monetize it. And as much as I don't care about money, it kind of takes a hit to your channel as well. So I don't want my channel to be flagged. So I'm thinking that baked baking can now go onto the app. So I will be sharing a lot more recipes. I don't know if you guys have been following my Instagram. I'll put it down here, but my Instagram I've been adding so many new recipes and just filming a lot of new recipes. And so if you guys are struggling nutrition wise, nutrition is my strong suit. I love nutrition. I love food. And so I just love healthy food. Like it's such a obsession for me. And it just makes me feel good, like in my life, in like mentally, physically, everything. So I want to share more of that side of myself with you guys. But yeah, that's it for the program talk. If you guys are looking for more structure and you want to get stronger, definitely join the challenge. The challenge will start on August 5th. I will put the link in the description. But as always, I appreciate you guys for watching. And if you have any questions, let me know. Love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.